Hey, welcome to another Those Shitty Butler Reviews. This is a good one. Okay, my uncle Charlie and my uncle Sam. I asked them and my uncle Frank. I asked all of them what's their favorite movie. Right? I'll get to all those, but there was a tie between my uncle Sam and my uncle Charlie. They both picked Goodfellas. So I thought, okay, my parents have that DVD already. That's the next one I can review. So I really got fired up with this review. I really got fired up, and I'm going to go through it as best I can and recreate emotionally why I felt the movie requires my intelligence to secure what relief you can guarantee for yourself and for the people that ask you for advice. Hey, I need some relief. You know what? I got the perfect relief for you. Watch Goodfellas. Only half of it. Watch Goodfellas on DVD because it's a two-sided DVD. Okay? You plop in, you watch the first half of Goodfellas, and trust me, stop. I'm going to explain why in this video. So if you're new to the Shitty Butler, I have a habit of when I meet people I know, family, friends, people I want to get to know, I ask them as a icebreaker, what's your favorite movie? And whatever they say, I say I'm going to review it and put it on my website. Keep you anonymous, obviously, except for the most part, right? And it becomes this. What brings me relief is interesting. It's even more interesting than I thought. That's my job. Okay? I don't get paid for it, but it just so happens that I review people for a living through what gives them relief in the form of entertainment. That's how my philosophy with movie reviews. I'm not reviewing the film. I'm reviewing the audience. You're part of the audience, right? Of what you consume. The artist of what you consume that brings you relief, that I help, how I help shine light on what's possible. What's possibly responsible for what fills you, If I do my job right, I will fill you. I will fill my cup with your wine. I have a glass empty. Okay? The relief that of your opinion that you suggest and recommend to others confirms that what you find relief in gives others relief too. That helps me because if I like the movie, if I like Goodfellas, and then I recommend Goodfellas to someone else, okay, and you say, "Hey, John, that was a great fucking movie." It's like, I know. You're welcome, right? Because now you give that person an opportunity to say, "Hey, have you heard of Goodfellas? Great fucking movie. Only watch half." Now that's the. Hold on. Just turning off the hardware. So this is not how I expected the review, but it's a piece of art, right? The review. Think if a word is worth a word is worth 1,000 pictures. A word is worth 1,000 pictures. You know what I could do with a word? I could really introspect and shake the rivets of your soul. You give me one word. That's all I need. You understand? Think if a mob boss could write poetry. If you could be, if you could be a mechanism, uh, the class of bravado. Okay, that's what I'm expressing to you. Okay, I got a lot of. I didn't even have to, I watched maybe 20 minutes of the movie. There was so much stuff, right? I don't want to ruin the movie for you. You're gonna watch it because I recommend it because I'm a fucking genius. Don't you want to listen? Hey, Scorsese. Okay, it's a fucking masterclass of cinema. Watch it. The class of bravado. Okay, so I'm gonna demonstrate that I have the class of bravado. Okay? The only difference is I have no tendrils. I have no tendrils to grift justice. Because that's what the mob is. They're grifting justice. You have illegal justice and you have legal injustice. Okay? I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay? This fucking movie. Okay? Timeless. Okay? Just from the art of storytelling. Okay? Not going to be another movie like it. That's Goodfellas. Okay? So I'm just going to start reading through the notes and then I'll talk to them if they inspire me. Okay, Goodfellas review. The class of bravado grifts justice for the men and women. Okay? That's a sexual, in this movie, bravado is a sexual highway. Okay? That the men and women, maybe it was a sign of the times, right? I'll get to that. Because this starts in the 1950s, right? It starts in the 1950s, this movie. And I'm really not going to give away much of anything. Okay? I'm not, like I said, I know what happens. But I'm like, it doesn't matter. I could literally tell you word for word what this movie is. And while it will kill your first impression, the next time you watch it, it doesn't matter. That's how good this movie is. I can know word for word this movie. But I know in time I could come back to it and it guarantees it fills me with joy. It fills me. So long as I only watch the first part of the movie. So you have illegal justice versus legal justice. Okay? With the mob, it's illegal justice, right? Protection, right? Listen. Who can you trust, right? Here's the thing. You don't have a choice. Like you said, I don't like the way the police are policing. Tough shit. Your taxes still pay for their pensions and their salaries. Okay? You don't have any more fucking choice than the mob. But guess what the mob does? Okay? Illegal injustice. Because you have to think about it. The police and the mob are riding a fine line between how law governs and the injustice it creates in real time that has to be litigated. Imagine the expense that has to take place, the time and the effort, and for those that are corrupt, that can be corrupted politically, financially. What's the difference? Okay? You don't have a choice. If the mob shakes you down, you got to pay. But here's the thing. If someone fucks with you, you fuck with them. That's the protection. It says, I know, in the movie, I know Paulie. He's a good friend of mine. He'd be really upset if something happened to me and my family. He'd be really upset. We crossed the line, right? In those moments, that's what a mobster is. In the timing those moments within what is reasonable to conclude that in this moment, the law generates crime. The law generates crime with its inability to adapt in real time of everything. You don't have a choice. You don't have a fucking choice to pay for the police. You don't have a choice to pay for the mob. But the difference is, you say, the police are good. I'm good friends with the police. Good friends with the chief of police. It'd be really a shame if something were to happen to me and my family. Okay? Do you know the chief of police? If you did know the chief of police, would you walk around like you were in the mob? You see what I'm saying? I have so much here. I'm just going to post it. So this is part of the review. This is twice the content. Twice the content. Okay? First, this is a movie review, which is actually removing the audience, which is you. And then within the people you can connect with, having recommended a movie to someone, and the best reply you can hear is, "Oh, I like that movie. That's a good movie." You have an instant icebreaker. You have an instant icebreaker because now, by listening to the Shitty Butler, the people you run into that know me are more likely to have something in common. Okay? You have something in common. The class of bravado. The class of bravado. I'm going to leave this thing, and if you like this, then read what's below. If you like that, go watch the movie.